What's going on, everyone? Welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. My name's Amanda, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you to you from spirit. So let me just open up, feel into the energy here, and see what wants to come through for you. Okay, so I see a full heart, and it's beating, and it's pink, and it's red, and it's luscious, and it's vibrant, and it's happy, and it's in love. And then all of a sudden it breaks, and the heart goes dark. There's tears, there's pain, there's crying, there's sorrow here. So there's heartbreak. And then I see that you try to put your heart back together again, and you've tried to put your heart back together again with tape and glue and staples. But each time you do that, it's a temporary fix. It doesn't last for very long. And then the heart breaks open again. So the message here is that something that you've been trying to do to heal your heart has not been working. It's only temporary. It's like you're slapping on a Band-Aid to try to fix a wound, but the Band-Aid isn't actually healing the wound. It's just covering it up for the time being. So we need to look at the root cause here, is what Spirit's saying. We need to go to the root of your issues, of the pain, of the problem, of your heartache. We need to look at something here on a very deep level in order to have that healing around your heart space, because it's a continual cycle is what I'm being shown. And no judgment here. We've all been through this, and we're here to help one another, to assist one another, to level each other up. So this is in no way saying that you are doing anything wrong, or that you're not good enough, or that you're failing. Please don't take this message that way. It is not meant or intended to be received like that. Please know that this is a message of love and support and guidance. And remember, this is general, right? So it may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. So just pick up what makes sense to you and then leave the rest for someone else. All right, but let's get into this heart space healing. What is the root cause of the issue, and how can you heal it for good? What is the root cause of the issue here, Spirit? What's the root cause of the heartache? You're having a hard time letting something go. I see you holding on to a leash, and there's a dog on the other end. Now this is symbolic, and you're pulling on the leash, and the dog is pulling on the leash, and you're having a hard time letting go. You're really struggling, like the Five of Wands energy. You don't want to let go. You don't want to let go. So there might be something here that you need to let go of. We're going to find out what that is. What is the root cause? What's causing the heartache? What's causing the heartache, please, Spirit? I'm seeing the word surrender. So you might have to let go and surrender something or someone or a mindset here. What's causing the heartache, please, for the collective? The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is an energy of blocking, feeling stuck or stagnant, saying no, staying closed off, closing off your heart space, not wanting to open your heart space up to love again and be open or vulnerable. It can be an energy of mental conflict, like I don't know which direction to choose. I'm feeling confused. I'm conflicted. It can also be an energy of like, I don't want to look at it, right? It can also symbolize being in denial, refusing to see, refusing to look at something. Yes, that is what's going on here. Okay, so for those of you tuning in where this is resonating, Spirit is saying that you are refusing to look at this issue. But what is the issue? It could be that you are closed off to love, or that you're not fully opening up your heart space again. There could be fear here. What is the issue? What's the root cause? You could be overthinking love. What is the root cause? What is the root cause? Please, clear, direct information for the collective. The Emperor. So the root cause of this could actually have something to do with a person, another person. It could have something to do with an Emperor. This person could be male or female. They could be a father figure. You know, the Emperor is usually a father figure. someone who is in a position of leadership. If it's not another person, then I feel this may be your tendency to want to control everything. You want to control the outcome. You want to control who you fall in love with. You want to control. You want to control the conversation. You want to control how fast or how slow a relationship progresses. There's something around control here. But this could have something to do with like a father wound as well. Maybe for some of you, you'll be going back to the past and thinking about how you were raised by your father or your mother or whatever caregiver that you had growing up. And you'll be taking a look at how they treated you, how they loved you. Were they open and emotionally available and expressive, or were they closed off and emotionally shut down or guarded or emotionally unavailable? And then maybe you'll be taking a look at that and seeing if you have basically learned what they taught you. Like, do you love like your dad loved you? And if so, in what way? Was your dad emotionally available and now are you emotionally available? Or was your dad not emotionally unavailable, or emotionally unavailable, and now I can't speak? So yeah, maybe your dad had a hard time talking about their emotions, and now so do you, because you didn't learn from your dad how to be open and expressive and vulnerable. Okay, maybe you had a dad or a mom who was very cold, stoic, unfeeling. Maybe they felt but they didn't express a lot of love. Okay, so yeah, that's just something to look at. That's something to look at. What's the root cause? What keeps reopening the heart wound? The Ace of Swords. This is clarity, truth, knowledge, communication, an epiphany, a breakthrough. So it could be communication from somebody that keeps reopening a heart wound. Maybe every time you talk to someone, they hurt you again. Or every time you talk to someone, you're thinking, maybe this time it will be better. Maybe this time my dad will love me. Maybe this time my dad will tell me he loves me. But then he doesn't, and it's like heartbreak each time. So it could even be for some of you that your heart is being broken because you have expectations of someone. All right. That's a hard one. That's a hard one because we can't change people. We can't expect people to be something that they're not willing to be of their own free will. You know what I mean? So as much as you may want this person to be open and loving and expressive, if they're not willing to be that, if they don't want to express themselves that way, if they can't, or if they're unwilling to do that, or work towards changing and being that person for you, then there's nothing you can do about that. And there is a need to relinquish control in that aspect. And remember that we don't need anyone to make us feel loved. We don't need anyone to complete us or make us feel whole or loved, because that's what we are. We are whole, we are love, and we are loved, and we need to love ourselves. We have to be able to love ourselves through and through. We need to be able to fill our own cups so that we don't rely on anyone else to make us happy or bring us joy or to encourage us or validate us or tell us that we're good enough. Like, we have to tell ourselves that we're good enough. You know, I am lovable. I am amazing. I am creative. I am this, that, and the other. Right? We don't want to wait for someone to tell us the things that we are. We need to discover what we are for ourselves. We don't want to wait for other people to validate us. We have to validate ourselves. We don't want to wait for other people's approval. We want to give ourselves approval. We want to give ourselves permission to feel love, to be loved, and to be happy, irregardless of how people may treat us, you know. we just want to be careful in terms of we want to be careful in terms of placing expectations upon others. Okay, and I'm feeling so much nerves in my heart space right now. It's almost making it hard for me to talk. So you could be very nervous when it comes to talking about your feelings. Look how I'm covering my heart. I'm making an X because it feels like I need to protect my heart right now and steady my heart. So look at this woman, how she has her arms crossed over her chest in an X position, you know. That's exactly your energy, is how I feel, you know. You feel like you need to protect your heart, guard your heart. You are afraid to speak your truth. You're afraid to tell people how you feel. You may be afraid to be open and honest and vulnerable with people. And because of this, this is really hindering you. It's holding you back from experiencing a strong, deep spiritual bond and connection with someone. It's negatively impacting your relationships in your life in all ways, like all relationships, friendships, romance, family relationships, maybe even with your children, right? Et cetera, et cetera. So this is definitely something that I see you will be looking at, because I feel a strong desire that's coming from you. You desire very greatly to be able to open up and tell people your truth and how you really feel and what you really think about things. Okay. It's going to take time and practice, and make sure you are kind and compassionate with yourself as you learn to do this. It may not come overnight, you know. Baby steps, small steps. Don't push yourself and don't be hard on yourself. You know, be gentle and kind with yourself and don't judge yourself harshly. So yes, we want to be careful in terms of the expectations we place upon others. We want to have expectations. And now every time I go to say that word, I can't talk. We want to have expectations in terms of, you know, I'm going to accept you into my life, but you need to be respectful and you need to be bump, whatever, right? But we shouldn't have expectations of people in terms of, I'm going to accept you into my life and I expect you to make me happy. I expect you to fill my cup. I expect you to do all of these things for me. No, we have to be careful when it comes to that. But we should have expectations around how people treat us, right? Like, we don't want to just accept anyone into our lives who mistreat us, use us, or abuse us. Heck no, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, so practice loving yourself. Practice loving yourself first. Practice speaking your truth into the mirror. Spirit is showing me someone standing in front of the mirror saying their truth. Okay, speak your truth to yourself. It may even benefit you to stand in front of a mirror and say positive affirmations about yourself so that you can pump yourself up. Tell me more about the heart wound here, please. Tell me more about the heart wound. The King of Pentacles. So I don't know, you may have been dealing with a King or Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These heart wounds may be affecting your relationships, your money, your stability, your home life, your family, if you have any. These heart wounds may have been caused by a King or Queen of Pentacles. Maybe someone who you wanted to have commitment with, but then they broke up with you, or it just didn't work out. Yeah, the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups on the split. So I feel like there was a situation here, or a person that you had high hopes. You know, you had high hopes. You had expectations. Maybe you even thought, okay, this is the person I'm going to marry. This is the person I'm going to settle down with and have kids with and be with for the rest of my life. And we're going to make the happiest life together. And then it turned out that no, that actually didn't happen. And with the 5 of Cups here, you experienced heartache, loss, regret, remorse, you know, dark days, a lot of sadness, and you're having a hard time letting go. I feel that may not be for all of you, but I am picking up for a group of you that was the case. there was some sort of commitment or a job, even something you wanted that you saw for yourself that you thought was going to make you happy that ended up falling through. This could have been a breakup, separation, or a divorce. You could have gotten fired or laid off from a job, or maybe this job just didn't turn out to be the job you thought it would be, you know, and you're having to reroute, change directions. Okay. Spirit's saying it's okay to reroute and change directions and go with the flow, because remember that whatever is lost will be replaced tenfold, you guys. Never be afraid of letting people, places, or things go. Never, ever, ever. If it doesn't serve you, if it's causing you grief, let it go. And then step into love, trust, and faith, and know that everything that is meant for you will come to you. Okay? You're not going to lack anything. How can the collective work on their heart space? How can they work on their heart space? What energy can they adopt to really get to the root cause? For many of you, it has something to do with how you were raised. It has something to do with a caregiver or a parent, someone of significance to you and your upbringing. And it has something to do with that caregiver and how they express themselves, or how they express love, or what they expected of you. Maybe this is an overbearing parent who had a lot of expectations on you. You're gonna be an astronaut. You're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna be a lawyer. You're gonna do this. You're gonna be an athlete. And you're like, Dad, I don't want any of those things, right? No, you're going to be a professional hockey player. Dad, I hate hockey. I don't care. You're going to be a hockey player. Okay, so maybe you had a lot of these expectations forced on you, and you really had to, maybe you experienced your parent feeling really disappointed in you because you weren't living up to their expectations. If that's the case, don't worry about that. Let that go. Okay? That's not on you. That's not your burden to carry. Okay? This person needs to accept the fact that you are a unique individual, and that you need to do what you need to do for you, and that you're living life for you and not for them. Okay? So that if that happened, this parent or caregiver is in the wrong for expecting you to be someone that they want you to be. Okay, so you just do you, you be you, and that's that. Okay, this person has no right to tell you what you're gonna do, or who you're gonna be, or what you should do, or etc., so on and so forth. Okay, Temperance. So what you can do to heal the heart space is heal the heart space. That's funny. Temperance is a card of healing. Yes, it's a card of spiritual alchemy. What does that mean? It means that we take our pain and we transmute it and we turn it into our power. So Spirit is saying that yes, there's heartache here, but there's an opportunity to turn that pain into your power and become a better person because of it. There's a lesson here. There's a lesson here. And once you learn that lesson, you can grow, you can expand, and you can move forward with ease and grace, and you can open up and experience love again. Okay, so Temperance is also an energy of being patient and gentle and kind with yourself, and patient as you go through this healing journey. Again, it may not be an overnight success here for you. You know, this may take time, and that's okay. Remember that we're on a journey. We're not in a rush here, okay? So take your time as you look at things and you figure out who you are, and you take a look at your past, and you take a look at your parents, and you take a look at certain patterns, and you take a look at certain fears, and you heal them, okay? Take your time, be patient, and be gentle with yourself, and know that you don't have to be in a rush, and that bit by bit, you will heal. You will heal this. You will heal your heart, and you will have a brand new beginning with the Fool here. That's a clean start, a fresh slate. Okay. How else can the collective heal their heart space? Ooh, I have heat up my back. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Ooh, honk, confirmation. The Queen of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think you want to talk to a water sign here for some of you, maybe not all of you, but there's air coming up my throat. And whenever that happens, you want to talk to someone, but you're suppressing it, or it's flipped and someone wants to talk to you, but they're suppressing it. And sometimes it can be both of you. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups here. So perhaps there's a need to speak your truth to a Queen of Cups. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be a family member, a friend, a coworker. Take it how it resonates, you guys. A love interest. I don't know. I don't know who this is for you. You will know, though. How you can heal the heart space is by staying true to your heart, staying true to you, because that is what's going to align you with what is truly meant for you. And what is truly meant for you is what is truly best for you in all areas, okay? With the Queen of Cups energy coming out, I'm getting that Spirit wants you to relax, fill your own cup. Learn to fill your own cup, make yourself happy, pamper yourself, take care of yourself, rest, nurture yourself, mother yourself. Mother yourself. Pretend that you are your own mother, okay? And just do things that bring you joy. Do things that lift you up. Be around people that are happy and positive and loving and caring. I feel like you are learning how to express your emotions. You're learning how to express your love and your feelings and your wants and your needs and your desires as it pertains to romance, for example, or even career. Anything really. You're learning how to express your wants, your needs, and your desires. And this does not come easy to you, but you will get there bit by bit. Okay, I feel that you have somebody coming into your life in a romantic nature if you are open to romantic love, if that is what you are manifesting. This person is going to come in and they will make you feel so safe, so secure, so loved and nurtured that you will have no fear around being honest, upfront, and truthful about your feelings, your thoughts, and all of this. Okay, so this is beautiful. It really is, you guys. For some of you, you may want to have a good conversation with your mom or your dad. I'm really getting that because the Queen of Cups can represent a mother figure. For some of you, something happened when you were 5 years old. If you can sit in meditation and go back to when you were 5 and tap into your subconscious mind or ask Spirit to show you what happened when I was 5. What happened when I was 5 that is holding me back from experiencing love to the fullest in my present moment? Please show me what happened to me in the past that injured my heart space. Please show me that so I can look at it and I can heal it and I can open up my heart to love in the present moment. Thank you, Spirit. And then just close your eyes, relax, and wait for the information. It's going to be very subtle, okay? You might get a feeling. You might receive a memory. You might receive a symbol or a song or a sensation or something. So just pay attention to all of your senses, and whatever comes through, comes through. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Lean into trust what you receive, and then just go from there. Something that has worked for me along my own personal healing journey, you guys, is specifically declaring that I open my heart space to source love and I welcome source energy into my heart space to blast away any heartache or negativity or any blocks that are within my heart space that are holding me back from experiencing true love in my present moment, okay? And I did that. I sat down, I closed my eyes, I opened up, and I just said, Spirit, come into my heart. Slide on in there. And yeah, it was amazing. I cried, and I cried, and it felt so good. Something was stuck in there, and I was able to purge it and release it. And then I felt a lot lighter after that. Okay. And I did start to see results in my own life after doing that. Okay. And the reason why I did that was because I was sleeping and I had a dream. But in the dream, Spirit came to me and said, Amanda, open your heart to source love. And then I woke up and I was like, open my heart to source love? But wait, it's already open. Right? And that was ego. That was me thinking, oh, it's already open. Like, what are you talking about, Spirit? I know better than you. And then I checked myself. I said, whoa, wait. Maybe my heart isn't as open as I thought. So I sat down in meditation and I said, I open my heart to source. I open my heart to source. And then I imagined a beam of source light coming into my heart space. And as soon as I did that, I felt this emotion well up within me, and I just started sobbing. And I was like, I guess I was wrong. My heart wasn't as open as I thought. So don't let the ego or your mind get in the way. Be open to alternate forms of healing. Open your mind, man. Open your mind, your heart, your soul to different ways of doing things and trying different things and seeing what works for you. Okay, that has been another repeating message coming through in my videos from Spirit, saying open your heart to other methods of healing. What deck is it? Yeah, it's the Medicine Guardian in this deck here. The Medicine Guardian has been coming out every time I use this deck. And it just says be open to other forms of heart healing, you guys. So that's really important, okay? So yes, I think I will leave it here. I hope this was inspiring in some way or helpful in some way for you. I hope it really got down to what you needed to know about what is holding you back with your heart space, okay? I just heard practice makes perfect. So the more you take leaps of faith and you tell people how you feel and you open up and you are emotionally expressive and emotionally available, the better you will become at it. Practice makes perfect. And that honk is confirmation. Okay, so get out there and start practicing today. And the first person Spirit wants you to practice on is yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. I think you're amazing. How you doing, hot stuff? You're such a sweetheart. Just flatter yourself. Tell yourself that you're amazing and that you're loving and you're kind and you're beautiful and you're desirable and you deserve love and all of these things, because that is the truth. Start with loving you. Start with being honest to yourself. And then from there, slowly open up to others. Okay? You can do this. I believe in you. All right? So this is where I will sign off. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for your love, your time, your support, your energy. It means the world to me. It really, truly does. I couldn't do this without you. So yay, yay team. Take it easy, stay aligned, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.